Alright, let's be honest. When you hear Ramayana, what pops into your head first? Your mom yelling, "Be like Rama" when you lie? Or monkey flying through the sky with a mountain? But here's the twist, you did not expect this ancient epic, this mythology, older than your grandma's pressure cooker, might just be one of the reasons India is still progressing. Yeah. Not in horsepower or Wi Fi speed, but in something far more underrated: values, identity, and that stubborn moral compass that refuses to go away. Let me explain. Picture this: a prince gives up his throne because his stepmother had one bad day and a wish to waste. Most people would have unfriended her on Facebook and hired a lawyer, but not Rama. He says, "Sure, let's go live in the jungle for 14 years. Sounds fun." Now, was he just too obedient? Or was this India's earliest crash course in ethical leadership? Because believe it or not, the generations of Indians grew up watching this man choose duty over desire, honesty over ambition, and jungle life over royal perks. It planted a seed. Leaders should serve people, not themselves. No motivational webinar required. Now let's talk about Sita. Not the "oh poor kidnapped queen" version. No, let's talk about the titan of dignity. She walks through fire, gets doubted, and still holds her head high. And when she is done with drama, she refuses to return to the palace and calmly exits into the earth. That's not weakness, that's savage self-respect. Sita was not loud, but she was unshakable. And for centuries, Indian women, from queens to activists, have drawn strength from her. Progressive? Oh, absolutely. Not through rebellion, but through unapologetic self-worth. Let's zoom out a bit. The Ramayana was not just about kings and queens, Rama's greatest allies, not ministers, not elite scholars, but forest dwellers, monkeys, bears, and a wise old woman named Shabri, who offers half-eaten berries like they were gourmet desserts. And what does Rama do? He eats them with love, with respect, without checking her caste, class, or number of Instagram followers. That's radical inclusion right there. Imagine a prince who could dine with tribals, hug a monkey general, and take advice from a squirrel. Progressive thought: everyone has worth. Character is greater than status. And just when you think it's all morals and monkeys, here comes another surprise. The Ramayana is India's first cross-country road trip. From Ayodhya to Lanka, Rama's story weaves through UP, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and finally Sri Lanka. No passports, no language barriers, no zoning issues, just one story connecting an entire subcontinent. Think about it: a North Indian prince marries a Nepali princess, befriends a South Indian monkey king, and builds a bridge to a Sri Lankan island. Tell me that is not the most inclusive storyline ever written. Progressive point: India's unity is not about sameness, it's about shared stories across diverse regions. And the Ramayana is the big, beautiful thread tying us together. So here is the magic. The Ramayana does not shout at you from a podium. It whispers values through stories. It does not say do this like a rule book. It says watch this like Netflix. Whether you are 8 or 80, it somehow manages to remind you that life is not about being right all the time. It's about being righteous, even when it's inconvenient. That 1 second you choose kindness over clap back. That's the Ramayana at work. That time you did not cut corners or support someone just because it's the right thing. Yup, Ramayana again. It is the epic hiding quietly in your decision making. So maybe the Ramayana is not just some dusty old legend we read during power cuts. Maybe it's India's oldest software update, still running in the background, quietly shaping our leadership, relationships, identity, and even rebellion, all without needing a single algorithm. It might not tell you how to build a rocket, but it will definitely tell you what kind of person should be on it. So does Ramayana have really impact on our society? Maybe we can just have a cue from our overall crime rates and homicide rates. If we compare the overall crime rate per capita per 100,000 people, then we see that for the countries India, Japan, USA, Canada, Nigeria, India has the lowest crime rate. How could that be? Approximately 50% of those crimes are underreported. So let us double it up. So even if we double that up, it reaches approximately somewhere near USA. Of course, Japan is one of the safest countries in the world, but look at Canada. Canada has more than 5,000 overall crime rate per capita. Nigeria has even more, 6,300. So even if India is able to equal US in terms of overall crime rate, what do you think of that? USA, the per capita income is much more than India, whereas India is far behind US. And what makes people commit crime? Hunger, poverty. Despite all of that, if India is at a level where the crime is as good or as bad as in US, that should get us thinking. Now, if you look at the homicide rate, here the instances of underreporting would be even lesser. Even if you look at it here, we are lower than US. US is approximately 5.8 per 100,000 population, ours is 2.9. Of course, we are behind Japan, UK, Canada, and Nigeria has got the highest homicide rate among all these 5 countries. I hope this would get us thinking on what could be the connection between our old epics like Ramayana, like Mahabharata, and the current social fabric in which we live. Do write your comments and let me know your opinion about it. I hope you really like this video. Thank you very much.